We need to talk about how we have an idea of what is an acceptable migrant. We have an idea of what an acceptable culture is, but we still really struggle, I think, in this country to talk about race and to talk about racism.
So coming over here, it was really an opportunity for myself and for my young kids then to know that the world is more than just the three races that we have in Singapore. There are people from different parts of the world.
People live in two cultures. When you arrive in Australia, you're not just living in one culture or this culture. And for second generation children, they're living in their family's culture at home. They go to school and they're living in this other culture. And then there's that whole community culture that they're living in as well. And I think that sometimes that is the thing that needs to be celebrated. Events like Harmony Day, where people can practice their customs, they can express their heritage through dance. I think they're important things to treasure, because it's the passing of that practice and customs through the generations.
And I've always seen language to be an important transmitter of culture, of your heritage, of who you are, kind of thing. And I think that's one of the things that can be done more widely in Harmony Week, to realize that it's not just about different people, but different people with different languages, and each language capturing the essence of the particular culture.
It's often common for people from other countries to be asked where they're from when they were born in Sydney or they were born in Brisbane, but because they don't necessarily look like what we consider an Anglo-Australian, they're immediately like, where are you from? If you have a name or a surname that's different, it's immediately, where are you from? You're from Australia. And the more that we start going, Australia is not one person, it is not one look, it is not one culture, it's not one food, it's not one language. I think the more we're going to actually see that harmony that governments like to talk about. It's really important to acknowledge Australia's own history with First Nation and Indigenous people, and all of that to be part of the melting pot, not just a week, not just a day, not just a ribbon that we wear. It's just part of everyday life. And the more that we start to do that, the less it's going to be seen as different.